Hello to all. Here I have my Saiga 7.62x39. It has been one of my favorite rifles for a while now. And I actually did the barrel threading myself by hand, and I attached a Landtac Dragon to it. However, now I do want to suppress it. I have another SBR AK that is suppressed, and it is one of my absolute favorites. But with that, it was done by the factory, the barrel threading, so I trusted a little bit more. With this, I decided to go a different route. I have a suppressor just sitting around that I have never even used before for about a year. And it should be, safe to use it on this, hopefully, that, if I did mess up the threads, it will still be able to clear. So I got a package which will hopefully help suppress this rifle, make that dream come true. And I got it from JMac Customs here. This is the JMac RRD 360. It should be threaded for 14 left hand, and then it should thread in to the back of my suppressor. So taking a quick closer look at it right here. This comes packaged in a plastic bag. Sticker, read this first. Check by alignment by professional. We'll see about that. I just eyeballed it on my other one and it turned out fine, but we'll see about this. So this should be threaded for the 14 by left hand. And then this right here should be threaded for the internal threads of a suppressor, which is right here. I've not used this before. I bought it for a lever action rifle, and it's been like 3 years, probably this summer will be 3 years. The threaded barrel has not been available. They're having issues over there in Italy, I guess. So this hybrid 46 has never been used, and I'm going to be using that as a suppressor host on my rifle. So I'm going to take out this piston assembly. There we go. And I don't know if I need to screw it into the piston assembly or this here. Let's see. There we go. So kind of sort of direct thread. And you can see there is still a little bit of a lip out here. Let's see if the SiCo tools will work on it, just in case. So I'm going to use some lithium grease. But yeah, so the SiCo tools work on it. In case it does get seized up, it'll be easy to separate the two. But also use some lithium grease on this so the threads don't seize up and I can always get it off. And I'm not sure about using any Loctite. I'm sure it's gonna be too hot regardless, but I'm gonna remove my Landtac Dragon from my AK and get this on. All right, so I got my Landtac Dragon off, and if you guys are looking for a good muzzle device, definitely give this one a look. I absolutely love it. I think I've had this for about 3 or 4 years. Really tames the recoil. Bare muzzle 7.62, it kicks a little, not a lot, but it kicks a little, and this changes it up completely. I won't hesitate to get another one of these for sure, but I want you guys to admire my nice little handiwork. That is a hand threaded muzzle right there. Proud of that. I actually ended up breaking the die at the very end. But here we go. Here's the JMac product right here. And it's the other way for left hand. There we go. And looks like it goes down. I'm gonna get the rifle back in the vise. I'm gonna use one of these little tools to get it down. I'm not gonna use Loctite. I think I have some Rockset or Vibratite around here somewhere. I'll probably use that to get this installed all the way. All right, so now I have it torqued down properly. And I can finally attach my suppressor to it. Which way does it go? Okay, so these threads are the regular way, of course. And there we go. Now I have my AK suppressed. And if you guys are wondering, this muzzle device will work on, SiCo suppressors, dead air, CGS, YHM, stuff like that. Any with this particular, I think it's like a Bravo thread pattern or something like that. I forget the exact measurements, but I'm gonna take a light. I'm just gonna eyeball it. I did that with the other one. This is a 0.46 inch caliber suppressor, so there should be enough clearance for the little 30 cal bullet to make it through without hitting anything. I'll eyeball it. If it looks good, I'll take it out to the range. I'll try some supersonic and subsonics through this.
Go.
So I am back from the range and it went well. Suppressed it, no baffle strikes, nothing like that. As far as this muzzle device as a muzzle brake, it is all right. It's definitely not as good as the Lantac Dragon by any means, but this here is does a much better job at directing the gas purposely, where this is like an omnidirectional brake and it's just pushing gas everywhere. It's definitely better than a bare naked muzzle, bare naked barrel on an AK. As far as the attachments, I put a little bit of oil so it wouldn't seize up. It did get a little loose, so I did have to tighten it down pretty tight to get it on here. It's still locked off, but I didn't get any baffle strikes. We'll look on the inside of the suppressor though. I have not checked that. So the end cap looks all good. And inside, yep, got a nice big 0.46 inch hole. Gave plenty of clearance for that little 30 cal projectile to make its way through. So as far as the brake goes, connecting to it, no issues there. Again, just had to give it a little bit more, that is the wrong way. Give it a little bit more torque to make sure it goes all the way down. The rifle has a suppressor hose, a lot of gas. Whew. I'm definitely going to need a KNS adjustable piston for this rifle. There's just a lot of gas, but not anything horrible. I think a lot of it was the oil being burned off at first. That's what made the cloud so horrible. But after that, it kind of subsided and everything. For 0.46 inch, suppressor. The sound suppression was great. I didn't take my ears off or anything like that. I still always shoot with hearing protection. With the subsonic rounds, man, AK, you guys, if you have AK 762, you guys need to try some subsonic rounds. I only have, these are the only 2 boxes I have left. I shot a whole box today, and I'm not sure whenever. This was already hard to find to begin with. I forgot where I got it from, but I'm going to miss this stuff right here. I'm going to wait for a while, just put it away, maybe a year, 2 years, 5 years later. I'll try that stuff, but I'm not going to shoot that anytime soon. With the standard Tulane Wolf, excellent. So if you guys are looking for a device to mount a suppressor to your rifle, definitely look at the JMac Customs product right here. It works with a wide variety of suppressor companies, and you'll be able to get this. Lockup's nice, the machine work, everything, screws on, no issues there. I'll do a full video of this rifle right here, especially once I get the K&S piston in there, turn that gas down, oops, and really make it run a lot smoother and lighter. Until then, I appreciate you guys watching.